Vodwar. 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 Sorry, I can't get over the way Burgess pronounces it.
The Alliance needs your help. A group of Alliance ships are currently under attack by the Vodwar in the Orlita system. The Lisette is making its way there to render assistance. I want you to back them up. We don't know what the Vodwar have there, and I want to give us the best possible chance of victory.
They currently have the Lisette. I should probably zoom out already, because so far I've been flying this thing with the camera up the ship's ass. It's a little less viable than it would be in a normal galaxy because of the third nacelle, and also because they changed the camera distance. So the camera is actually closer than it normally would be on this level. I think the second level is actually where the camera is by default originally.
Glad to have you by our side. This is one of the systems marked for further examination during your work with Subcommander Seyhen. I'm not sure what the Vodwar are up to here, but they're fighting like demons. They're attacking a small group of Alliance vessels. More hostile ships are on the way. I propose we divide and conquer. The Lisette will fly ahead and catch any incoming ships, while you free our trapped allies. Your thoughts?
Good idea. Well, Glinda will rescue the trapped ships. So yeah, let's zoom out a bit. Say goodbye. Who's closest? Who's gonna get it first? Who's gonna get a piece of this first? Yep. God damn. The lance feels like the damage it does is so random. Like, sometimes you'll bullseye somebody with it, and they'll still just eat it. What are you, a command cruiser?
Thanks for the help.
You a Presidio? Yeah, you're a Presidio. Or Presidio or a Concorde. I think those are the two types of command cruiser. Okay. I'm about to teach you about heavy artillery, motherfucker. Never mind, he's dead. He's dead! You killed him! That's okay.
Engines back online. We're ready to fight.
A large Vodwar fleet just arrived. This is our chance to strike before they retreat.
Yep. Give me a second. Alright. I'm ready to go. Where's that heavy artillery vessel? That's my target right there. Yep, let's get out of that. We've lost contact with the Lisette. Receiving a distress call from the Lisette. Is everything okay over there?
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Silan, Chief Intelligence Officer for the Lisette. I regret to inform you that the Vaudois now control the ship. The bridge is lost, and we are locked out of most internal sensors. However, I managed to access a secure comm channel before the security codes were changed, and have located a safe location for transport. I have sent the coordinates to your ship. Without your assistance, the Lisette and her crew will be lost.
I'll speak with my crew. Nope! We have a lock on Lieutenant Salen's location. We can transport you and a small team over whenever you're ready. Just give the word. He says as if he's not coming with us. This time, we are bringing Julie. Who is not in Mako armor, because for some reason I can't put buffs in Mako armor. Which is dumb, but Julie is supposed to be a Mako.
The ship is swarming with Vaudois soldiers. Our security forces are attempting to engage them, but as of yet, we have not made significant gains. I am unable to contact other members of the senior staff, but I believe they are still alive. Very coincidental, really. Our current situation is remarkably similar to my invasion scenario 4591. When you are ready, we can go over our plan of attack.
Just a second, Gaius. I like Gaius. Gaius is cool. Alright, let's get this fucking thing off. For some reason, Cryptic thought it was a good idea to, like, put the, the upgradable nanopulse weapons in the Phoenix box once and never again. This just despite the fact that they were available multiple years consecutively on PC. Kind of bugs the shit out of me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Gaius?
The ship is swarming with Vaudois soldiers.
Why
Our security forces are attempting to engage
Why are
them,
we in
but as of
Commander
yet,
Jarok's
we have not made
quarters?
The Vaudois are jamming transporters and communications. My holodeck simulations determined the commander's quarters is one of the places where interference would be the weakest, allowing me to bring in outside help. The other areas, if you are curious, are the secondary control room, storage room 10 beneath engineering, and, well, I shall leave the final one a surprise.
What is your holodeck simulation?
Scenarios, plural. I have gone through several hundred holodeck simulations of various factions attempting to board the Lisette. As the designated intelligence officer, it is important I know what to do in every scenario. The Vaudois simulation is incomplete, but they are acting in accordance to several other scenarios. If you are wondering, I do have a scenario that deals with your crew boarding us. I would enjoy talking to you sometime about how to improve your vulnerabilities.
Let's just talk about how to retake the Lisette.
We need to retake several key areas of the ship. The security team here will capture the bridge. Meanwhile, your team should storm the medbay, which we are very close to. Dr. Cryptic should be there. After that, we must retake the armory to prevent the Vaudois from resupplying. In the majority of my scenarios, Lieutenant Terrell is there making a stand against the invaders.
After that?
From there, we need to see whether the Vaudois perform like Scenario 4591 or Scenario 3291. Though perhaps they may surprise us and be more like 6895. My apologies. We do not have time for my idle speculation. Any questions?
What will you be doing?
I will remain here until we have recovered the majority of this deck. If your crew should be killed in action, I will need to remain free and contact another ship for aid. It's not my place to get my hands dirty in this, especially not after the incident in Scenario 2792.
Okay, very well. I'll go to the medbay and save Dr. Cryptic. Also known as Romulan McCoy. Complete with booze. Alright, I guess we're not going that way. It's not like I have a dedicated doctor who could be doing this, but whatever. Jumps.
You must stop this meaningless massacre! Consider the balance!
Consider my grenades!
That's the one who defies all. Kill them all.
You have my thanks. Such reckless slaughter.
It's too bright here. A lot of people want this interior for their dreadnought. I remember a lot of people asking for it. Unfortunately, Cryptic is really averse to doing things that most MMOs do, normally do, like player housing, for example.
Thank you for the rescue. The Vaudois have no respect for anything other than their own selfish goals. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you any further. I am just a civilian scientist, not a trained killer, a trained soldier like you. I'll wait here until everything has settled down, unless you believe there is something I can do.
Check to see if anyone here is alive, and then bring them to the medbay after my team secures it.
Yes, that is more than acceptable. I will not fight, but I can help restore the balance by helping others. I will attempt to stabilize anyone who needs help here, and then await word from you or the doctor that the medbay is safe.
Very good. Stay safe until we move toward the medbay. But yeah, so dilithium is a problem in this game. The dilithium market is insane. It is incredibly bloated and out of control. And it's actually been a problem for years and years. People have been begging Cryptic to do something about it. And Cryptic has tried stopgap measures like the Muds market and the event buyout and all kinds of stuff. Like stuff that's available in the dilithium store. The Phoenix boxes are another example. Like, they've been doing all kinds of stuff trying to stop it. And I can't help but wonder if Cryptic had committed to things like player housing and made that stuff cost dilithium, like furniture or like remodeling or like different like layouts for like player quarters, or even like a player apartment let's say that player has an apartment in San Francisco or something, and they add like an apartment building that you can go to, an apartment building instance that that's like within, you can see Starfleet Command, like in the distance, and players like basically go to an instanced apartment in there that's theirs, something along those lines. If they had invested in player housing and customizable player quarters, and making the ability of players to make their ships their own, as opposed to just being their avatar in space. Like, your ship is actually a thing. It's your own personal social zone that you have customized, that you can do unique stuff on. I wonder, and they could just, at that point, they could just make assets, furniture, memorabilia. They dabbled in this with the Romulan storyline, with you can find trinkets and knickknacks over the course of the Romulan storyline that decorates your ready room in your ship interior. They've dabbled with this sort of thing before, but they never really committed to it at all. And so I wonder if they had been willing to commit to that, and willing to commit to the resources to generate content for that, and put that stuff behind dilithium. I wonder if we would be having this dilithium problem now, if we had interior customization as a dilithium sink. Food for thought. The focus of this game is extremely narrow, unfortunately. And any attempt to widen that focus gets cut off eventually. Like the Foundry, for example. There was no real reason to get rid of the Foundry, other than the fact that Cryptic is... the Stowe development team is disastrously understaffed, and Cryptic is... There's no sweet way to say this. When it comes to documenting how your game works, the DOF system is lost technology to Cryptic at this point. They have no idea how the DOF system works. Pretty soon they're not going to have any idea how the Admiralty system works, if they haven't lost that knowledge already. That's what happened to the exploration system. That's what happened to the Foundry. Does not require anyone to document a goddamn thing. And there were so many potential dilithium sinks that Cryptic would have had if the people working at the company had been fucking documenting their work and documenting how this stuff worked. So that other people, when they came in, would know how this worked, could study up and fix it. This blows my mind that this is even a problem. This is long before everybody was working from home. Cryptic drives me crazy. That's one of the reasons why I play this game. That's one of the reasons why I've slowed down on playing this game so much, especially for the channel, is because Cryptic Studios drives me fucking crazy. Like, I want to like you, but could you... Like, I want to like you, Cryptic. Come on, but you got to meet me halfway here. Excuse me, lady. I have to scan some gas. Like, I want to sing this game's praises. Oh, she did. Nope. Get over here. Get over here! I'll harm you! It's too bright in here. Lighting 2.0 has blown out the bloom to ridiculous levels.
Do your worst. You're amateurs compared to the tall Shi'ar. I will not sit by and let you take this ship. Thank you. Let's get to work.
Alrighty. Doctor?
Glad to see you, but if you came here instead of the bridge, it means you're following a plan made by Gaius and his scenarios. The equipment here is still operational. I'll begin treating the wounded. There's a console nearby you can use to contact the security team heading to the bridge.
How do you know about the security team?
I've watched enough of Gaius and his scenarios to know that he would never count on a single team success. He'd send someone else to the bridge. And I also know he's made a few modifications to almost every console on the ship, including that one. Nothing happens in my medbay without my knowledge.
Understood. I use the console to contact the security team.
Good timing. We're about to storm the bridge. We'll keep the channel open during the assault. I'll contact you again after we have control.
Understood. Good luck. Good hunting, is what you say. Let's see if this cutscene's broken.
What makes you think you will succeed where others have failed?
So, yep. Yep, he's basically Cavalli, Vaudouar Mr. X.
You should have taken Gaul's offer.
I imagine we both overheard the same thing. Very curious. I've run simulations where the security team failed, but none like this. We should continue with the plan. We have this area secure, and you are the only mobile unit still available. If you can recover Ju and her team in the armory, we will have another opportunity to retake the ship.
I'll head to the armory and find Lieutenant Terrell. Yeah. They are apparently inspecting one of our Horda officers. Get up. Okay, I guess that didn't work. Okay, stand by. So, this drives me nuts. But I'm going to try it again. You have to get over to the idiot. Because the combo of this thing's melee combo is ridiculous.
Help, I guess. We should talk strategy.
I will as soon as I can find you.
Bah! Vaudouar. I'll take down every last one of them, I swear it. Nobody makes me look like a fool. I guess I'll let you deal with a few. I can't be in two places at once. We have problems in the brig and in engineering.
Tell me what the situation is.
Zionel and his team are pinned down in engineering, and Commander Jirok and Sub-Commander Merrill are in the brig. I'm going to head engineering. If the Vaudouar get control of the Singularity, we're done. Think you could secure the brig?
I'll secure the brig and free Commander Jirok. So, here's why this drives me nuts. So this thing's combo... melee combo is really good, and it's got a lot of reach, which is fine. That's all well and good. I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is with the standard nanopulse weapons, and this is a problem with the console version itself. This isn't a problem on PC, but so when I melee, wait for it. There's actually a delay. You notice that? There's actually like a big delay when I first turn it on, and the problem with that is this fucking shit crawling everywhere. The problem is, especially when you have auto firepower enabled, you're fighting to finish a combo, basically. Like what the fuck was that? Just right there. So, there's a delay on console when you're meleeing with a nanopulse weapon, because the nanopulse weapon has to activate first. And this is bad enough, as opposed to normal melee weapons like a regular Lurpa, which just attack immediately. So this is bad enough. But this gets worse when you're having to fight with the auto-fire powers, which you're gonna want to set on console to make the ground experience bearable. But the problem with that is that the auto-fire powers, for some stupid reason, have priority over your inputs. So you'll be trying to melee something, and it won't. You'll be going through the animation, but you won't actually be meleeing something until you're finished firing your auto-fire powers. It's dumb. And that's why it drives me slightly crazy. Because this weapon does not seem to be... like... The frames it requires to power up... It's just on. Yep, and there's the auto-fire powers. But it's just on, and it's immediate. So, this thing actually has... It takes fewer frames for this thing to start up and start hurting things. And its reach is so fucking wide that it hits everything in this huge circle around you. Like, look at that. This is as opposed to the Lurpa, for example, or the Batleth, really, which require you to be, like, right in front of something when you start hacking at them. Like I said, it's dumb. It drives me nuts. I gotta talk to my people. Do I have my Psychic Lurpa? Is my Psychic Lurpa in the account bank? No, it isn't. It's on an alt. Okay. Shit. Like, it's cool, but I don't want to use it, because it's not what my character would use. What about you? Are you any better? The Black Lurpa? Look at that. That's nonsense. Yeah, that Black Lurpa looks like crap. But at least it doesn't blind me. Actually, what do you got? Hang on. Bank. Bank. Because I do have a number of nanopulse weapons. Look at this. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's the Psi-Lurpa. Okay. Move to inventory. I have 9, plus the Akar stick, the Akar Pain Halberd, plus my blue Lurpa, plus the black Lurpa. I have 12 nanopulse weapons! These ain't unique anymore, Cryptic! Let me upgrade my blue Lurpa to Mark 15, goddammit! There's no reason for me not to be able to do that at this point. These things ain't special anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our Vulcan Lurpa, our Psi-Lurpa, and see how that does. And hopefully I'll have to fight the fucking controls less. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that a world of difference? Isn't that just this huge world of difference between them? Like, that's actually hitting them and hurting them. Are there any other fallen officers that I can help? Like, I want to use, and I have a fully upgraded Blue Lurpa on PC, but I can't play PC because Cryptic thinks that cutting off support for Windows 7 is going to solve all the problems with the game, which is hilarious to me. It's like, really? You think that that's going to solve all your problems? World of difference. Can't see shit, Captain! Alright. Gotta get my bearings. Shit.
Delay them. I need time.
Disable the security grid, and we can get out of here.
Alrighty. I'm surprised this Swordmaster didn't materialize out of that to screw me over. No, don't sit down.
Thank you. What's the situation? You're a welcome sight. I was on the bridge. We were attacked by just one Vodwar, but he was different, stronger, unstoppable. He wiped out our security team, but he knocked Var and me out. Put us here for questioning. What's happening? Do we have control of the bridge?
We have the med bay and the armory. Lieutenant Terrell is in engineering, but the bridge is still contested.
Is Zynel there? If he and Ju can hold engineering while we take the bridge, we can take control of the ship and then clean up the Vodwar from there. I'll still need some time to recover. You and Sub-Commander Merrill should head to the bridge. I'll stay here and monitor the situation. Be on your guard. The Vodwar that took that bridge shrugged off our attacks like they were nothing. He won't go down easily.
My team will secure the bridge. Is it wise for you to remain here alone?
I've dealt with worse. I'm just not particularly mobile at the moment. I'd just slow you down. Secure the bridge, but watch out for that Vodwar. He's like a force of nature.
We'll take the bridge.
Commander Jirok requires our assistance.
Turbo left to bridge. I think he's dead, Jim.
He's gone. Strange. Excellent work. We have control of the ship's life support, navigation, and weapons systems again. According to the logs, the Vodwar leader was attempting to open fire on your ship. Doesn't look like he could get past Lieutenant Salon's security algorithm. I'll handle things up here, but could you use that console to contact Lieutenant Terrell? Tell her to scramble her security teams and find that Vodwar.
I'll let her know the situation.
If you want to live, you will give me what I want. I've survived worse than you. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
I don't think that
Was
Ron
this all a
was
trick
stand
to
up.
lure us away from engineering? What are they trying to... No, he couldn't. I fear the worst. If the Vaudoir is in engineering, he could turn off the shielding protecting the Singularity Core. Without containment, the Singularity will implode.
Weapons to maximum? Stay here and keep the bridge secure. I'll go to engineering and stop the Vaudoir. Somehow. Turbolift to engineering.
This way. Narwhal and I have a plan.
Alright. Well, apparently can't revive them. Yep. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Very predictable. If the Vaudoir can't use the Lisette to attack other ships, they will make a statement by destroying us with our own singularity. I've analyzed the data from other teams fighting the Vaudoir. It's pointless for you to try to fight him. Your weapons are inadequate for the task. However, Narwhal has come up with an interesting theory that may work.
What's the theory?
The vents in the Singularity Core carry a modified version of plasma. I'm not cleared to give you all the details, but the Lisette is testing several advances that have not been provided to other ships in the fleet at this time. Narwhal believes direct exposure to this modified plasma may create a vulnerability in the Vaudoir. I believe this plan has a low chance of success, but it is the best option we have. If you can lure the Vaudoir beneath the vents, Narwhal and I will overload them, causing the plasma to cover the Vaudoir and weaken him. You'll have one more problem to deal with before that, however.
Which is?
The Vaudoir has erected a shield around the Singularity Core. Very smart, I must say. No one will be able to affect him when he is inside. You must trick him into dropping that shield. I suggest playing towards the Vaudoir's pride. That is usually the surest way to convince someone to make a suboptimal move. Once that is done, lure the Vaudoir beneath one of the vents. We'll activate the plasma, and then you can properly knock out our friend. Are you ready?
Can't we just transport the Vaudoir out into space?
That was the first thing I tried when I arrived. There is something preventing us from locking transporters onto any of the Vaudoir. Not uncommon, really. I have observed that many Starfleet officers also carry devices that prevent them from being randomly transported. If I find a way around the transporter block, I'll do as you ask.
Understood. I'll confront the Vaudoir and stop him from destroying the ship. Look. Frames be damned. I am gonna try and fight this guy with my blue nanopulse, because I would like to use my blue nanopulse. It's got fucking sentimental value.
Your ship is doomed!
Okay.
You made it. A shame. We had hoped you would be neutralized by now. But you show an unusual resilience. Perhaps that's why Gaul made his generous offer. You're too late to stop what is happening. The Singularity Core's overload has already begun. You will all be destroyed by your greatest weapon. It's almost poetic, really.
Where's your pride as a Vaudoir? You have to use a singularity to kill me?
Ah, my pride as a Vaudoir. That's good. Very good. This is simply the most efficient way. I could kill you all one at a time, but I have better things to do.
But I'll survive. I can transport myself out of here at any moment. We all can. Your jammers are down.
Interesting. But will you abandon the Lisette, or will you stay until the last glorious second to try and save it? Regardless, I will admit you make a point. You've survived too many of your previous encounters for me to leave anything to chance. I will enjoy seeing the last bit of life leave your eyes.
Learn to live with disappointment. Come here.
To the plasma. Focus your fire.
He's recovering.
He's vulnerable to the plasma. Focus your fire.
Okay, he recovered and then he unrecovered.
Time to finish this.
By time to finish this, you mean time to die? Because you just got your ass handed to you, boyo.
It'll take more than that to kill me. I will not be stopped.
We need a better solution.
What about a grenade?
I've got just the thing.
Yep, let's just throw a grenade right next to the Singularity Core. That's not gonna have... That's not gonna create any problems for us.
Thing.
I don't know, but we need a better way to fight it.
I'll get to work.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna talk to everybody.
Thanks for the help with Vaadwaur, but we won't need it again. The next time, we'll be ready. I'm going to drill my security teams until they can deal with anything. The war between the Klingons and Starfleet ended and people got lazy. Time to get back in shape.
Did you make that experimental concussion grenade? We could use more of them.
Nice, isn't it? Honestly, there was an even chance that it would cause a massive explosion, crack the Singularity Core, and kill us all. I figured we'd be dead if we didn't try it, so why not give it a shot? Good thing it worked, huh?
Okay, goodbye.
We will not forget what you did for us. Lieutenant Ceylon will work with Nerl to learn more about this Vaadwaur. If there are more out there like him, we're going to need more than luck to fight them. We need to know more. Why was this Vaadwaur practically invincible? He wasn't like any of the others we faced helping the Kabali or the Toray. I hope we can help find an answer. It's the least we can do.
Let me know the results of your analysis.
Haven't taken a hit like that since Obasek and I were fighting the Tal Shiar. Gonna be sore in the morning. But the Singularity is stabilized. That Vaadwaur tried to lock us out of the containment system, but he wasn't as smart as he thought he was. Thanks for your help. Next time we're in a firefight, I'll do more than just lay on the ground unconscious.
Looking forward to it, Sub-Commander. I'm guessing the doctor isn't anywhere nearby.
Thank you for all your help. Without you, we would have lost the Lisette. It's unfortunate we couldn't capture the Vaadwaur alive for questioning. He was unlike anything I've ever seen. What made him so powerful?
I don't know, but we need to find out.
Neril did manage to get a few scans. He's compiling a report on what he found, and your success with the plasma. We'll need to adapt. We can't count on throwing every Vaadwaur like him into a singularity core. We will handle the repairs. You should return to your ship when you are ready.
I will. Good luck with your repairs.
Commander Jirok, I have some preliminary data for you. The Vaadwaur gave off a modulated carrier wave every time he was attacked by an energy weapon. In effect, he reflected the energy outward as infrared radiation. Nowell and I are not yet clear on whether this is a product of biology or technology, but he did show strange isoboromine neurotransmitter activity. Regardless, this will give us a starting point to find vulnerabilities. I'll send on more findings as we complete them, and we should be able to adapt our weapons to be more effective in the future.
Next time, we'll be prepared. Captain, we can transport you back to the Woglinde as soon as you've finished your tasks there. Alright? Someone please fix the mood lighting in the lounge on the Lasette. It is way too bright in there. It's supposed to be moody, not blinding.
A super Vaadwaur. This is the first time I'm hearing of it. You've done the Alliance quite a service today. Losing the Lasette would have been a major blow to us. The Vaadwaur know that if they're resorting to boarding parties. We'll get the best scientists in the Alliance to analyze your combat data. With any luck, we can discover a way to hurt the Vaadwaur the same way Picard discovered how to fight the Borg.
A super Vaadwaur. You're not dealing with the average Vaadwaur warrior anymore. And you get crap.
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
No more tonight. I think that's about 5 missions we've done. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not just 4. Which leaves 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6 left. Good progress. Made some good progress, but now I gotta convert this stuff. So that was Capture the Flag. Real fun mission. Awesome mission. It's a real shame that, at least to my knowledge, that interior kit was not made available for Romulan players. Real fucking shame. And again, if Cryptic had had the... I don't understand why Cryptic is so averse to doing the things that MMOs do. With regards to player housing. And the lack of foresight at times. As well as their... It's a lack of foresight. Like, their unwillingness to document their work. To go after people to document their work. So that people working at the company later will know what the hell they're doing. You know, and then, like, that's just... That's insane. To have so many systems in your game that nobody knows how they work. Your game is just a bunch of black boxes. Essentially. Drives me nuts. Cryptic drives me nuts. That's Capture the Flag. It's a great mission. I'll see you guys next time.